You know what? Let me just three-peat this. Let me just buy some time to three-peat this real quick.
Not the brightest and prettiest star cluster in the northern sky, or even in the sky as a whole. At the moment, it's just up there. If you go up from Venus, about as far as Jupiter is down, you'll see something shimmering in the dark.
Yeah. Operator telling my system to malfunction. Shorty in my space, been waiting on a conjunction. Had to tell you that I want you, I can't afford no assumptions. Right for consumption, that's a no-brainer. Said she tired of entertainers, I'm more of an audio painter. My portraits all gorgeous like you, baby. You been by the moon lately, I think I need to take you again. Don't wanna skip being friends, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking intimacy. Just a kiss on the cheek, at least, and when temperatures increase, we can explore. I'm more adore seeing you being you. My spirit open doors, I'm trying to give me a better view. Thinking me and you could expand. I'm just a man, got a plan though. Purchase the planet, we planting seeds in the cosmos. Whatever you need before you breathe, I'ma get it. So if you with it, stop wasting all this time and just get in. I can't deny that I've had my eye on you since I passed on through, baby. You've got that vibe I can't find nowhere else. Wanna keep you to myself.
I'm selfish. Yeah, you rollin' with Zito. You know what the vibes is. You know it's a Rio. You know that I gotta set the stage like a Leo. But I'm a Aquarius. I can't be on no scary shit for Rio. Change is grandiose. I'm swimming with the current like Theo. They got their hands out like they need help. Well, I ain't no octopus, but I can show you how to optimize and push. I can show you how to optimize the puss. How you feel? Coming from flight school for Rio. We ain't even had to go to Rio to Neo that I'm the one. I need a trinity, huh? How we creating in these spaces need infinity, hun. And I can't play about myself cause it ain't plenty, son. Secret enemies, people hating, defending they dumb. They just want my attention. I'm a man on a mission, remember.
I can't deny that I've had my eye on you since I passed on through, baby. You've got that vibe I can't find nowhere else. Wanna keep you to myself.
Boom. Whoa. Oh. Message. Let it flow. Thank you. Thank you. Let it flow. A new influx of money and abundance is coming into you right now. Pause. Open up your palms and receive. Yeah, that joint is fire. If you would like to join me in a dance, can you see the rain of abundance in whatever form coming in? Mismatch. Thank God for Libra season. I feel like this is going to be accurate for some of you. It's wonderfully vague enough, but specific enough that it'll just be just right. So if we are in Libra season, here's the imbalance. First thing I have to say is you getting money. And whatever this new idea is, two of Earth, you're going to stabilize it and make it consistent. You're going to take a new business idea and make it consistent income. For some of you, and it's happening this week. For some of you, this is a new stream of income that can have you be independent financially off of anything, as long as you keep hands on or whatever, yada, yada. For others of you, it's a gift. This is going to blow your mind and break you out of anxiety and a lot of things. Now, this message just came in hot for me. I get mismatch. It's like some of you might be around. It's not that you don't take things seriously in life. No, no, no. I didn't call Libra vague. It's not that you don't take things seriously in life. And it's not that you don't have things in life that you care about, right? But this message will apply to you if you find yourself with people who it's like you're from different worlds, even though you're in the same world. So it's like, and comment an exclamation mark if this applies, but it's like you're dealing with people who are frustrated because maybe you don't take certain things as seriously as they do. Maybe they're putting in so much gravity into how they live their lifestyle, kind of like someone playing a monopoly game like it's real, and the person playing the monopoly game is looking at you like you're weird because you're not really playing the game like it's real life. I want to make sure that this dynamic is clear. With Pluto that's coming out of Capricorn, a lot of social dynamics that have been reinforced through the mid to late 70s are falling on its ass. A lot of status symbols, a lot of how narratives have been driven through the past few decades through you are being ripped a whole new asshole. And for certain people who kind of live that fake reality, you trigger cognitive dissonance within them because you don't take any of this bullshit seriously. Especially those of you who have awakened to who and what you are and where you come from. Just your very existence is trouncing on their false reality, their falsities, without you having to stand on a soapbox, without you having to shove any beliefs down people's throats. Just the frequency emanating of you, being you, unrelated to them, has them tripping, wanting to get into your narrative so that they can pressure you to change to fit in their box because you threaten their existence. And this is where that's the balance. A lot of you are realizing, wow, a lot of this tension is because it's a mismatch. Like a lot of you are, this isn't based off conjecture. You're seeing Libra season has been showing you how certain people struggle to do what's easy for you. Like your struggles aren't other people's struggles. Other people's struggles aren't your struggles. So like certain people have to live so seriously just to slightly edge what you're barely even trying to do. Like you're not even trying. Some of you are barely putting in effort to come in behind someone who's putting in all the effort. So it's like if you put in the effort they're putting in, you would leave them in the dust. But like you don't even have to. And so these people are aware of this. You may not be aware that these people are aware of this because you don't care like that. Not, and that's why I said in the beginning, it's not that you don't care about things. It's just you don't care like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're tapped into things that are actually important in this life versus these people who care so much about superficial things that are popular in society. So they have this semblance of being important, but they're not. So like, you know what I'm saying? These people have caught on to the fact and are frustrated that you don't have to try, like you don't have to go to the gym. You can eat what the fuck you want. And like they have to watch their weight and be finicky and do all this stuff. You don't even take your weight seriously. You could just pick it up. Right? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of this is just mainly evidence of like your connection with your divine self. So I want to speak to this again. Because we even have Chariot, Page of Fire. This week, I want you to see this as like you being in a position to push button start a brand new way of making money or brand new alchemy of manifestation. Okay, because the Two of Earth, this is literally like, you know what, I sell buttons now. And the Ace of Earth is, okay, I literally create buttons and I'm going to assign a $5 value to it. Two of Earth is, I'm such a hustler, I'm able to make $500 a day. I just have to sell 100 buttons. So I make 100 buttons and I sell 100 buttons. As long as I'm selling 100 buttons every day, I'm going to make the money. That's where Two of Earth is hands on. If I don't sell that 100 buttons, I'm not going to make the money. I have to do it. That's why this is Capricorn. But as long as I do it, I'm making $500 every day off of some stuff I'm creating. I don't need a job. This is my job. Some of you, this button is your music. Some of you, you're going to realize you need to stop sleeping on your music, because you can just upload a song that in a month will net you revenue to where you could travel the world. Others of you, this Ace of the Earth is your paralegal abilities, and you can just create a consultation business where you give your expertise. And you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying with this? Like, this is new, whatever this is, it's new. So that means some of you already have ways to make money, because Two of Earth is also different income streams. So you're segueing this new income stream with your different income streams. But for regardless of whatever you were doing to make money before you saw this video, there is a new way coming through. It could be a new way of doing what you already do, but this is something new. Now let me take this to the next level. Okay, what this is really is a superpower. Now we have harvested our superpowers, so you're going to utilize a supernatural quality of your abilities that's unique to you to manifest something that only you can manifest, and it's going to change the way you use your career, do your career. For example, if some of you literally realize you have the ability to manifest money in any currency, then the money you get from your business, you won't spend anymore. So now you're changing the relationship with that. So once this is established, you're going to get super excited because you're going to move forward in victory. This is going to have you move forward through any obstacles. That six-pack is coming soon. I worked out this morning, so it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's definitely coming. Oh, yes. And I'm going to team. But that'll be future. That'll be future. So anyway, that's already a great message for the beginning of this week. Shout out to you, Leslie. Yep. That's also coming through this Libra season. Now, some of you are going to have to smack a BITCH, 5 of air. Some of you are going to confront the negative frequencies and vibrations that have clashed with the direction of your frequency. So I want you to comment a fire sign emoji if you have been feeling this sense of friction more so than normal, this extreme sense of friction psychically or with other people, where you're snapping at other people, or you're clapping back at psychic attack at what feels mental or telepathic, because Libra is an air sign. So mentally and telepathically, some of you might have been being vile. A very dark part of you might have been clapping back. And I think some of you might be feeling guilty. I hope you've not been suicidal, you know what I'm saying? But if you are, that's very honest. That suicidal feeling is projected on you by dark forces who want you to feel suicidal. You a real G. There's nothing in you that wants to kill yourself. So these are dark forces who are playing on your own subconscious darkness to give you the impression that it's yours. So many of you could be feeling that. Any kind of suicidal feelings, it's a real thing because you're so powerful. So they have to try and get you, you know what I'm saying, to off you, if that makes sense. So suicidal feelings are going to be huge because they're using your own power against you. If see, you are Aries, Blue Flame, you're not going to feel guilt. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Okay. What's very, very important here is, for those of you who commented the fire sign emoji, this message is for you if you've been clapping back and there's no more filter. So I want you to comment a fire sign emoji. I want to be sure this applies to you. I want you to comment a fire sign emoji again if you believe that during this Libra season, you've been clapping back with no filter. You've been so much more direct, and you may or may not be feeling some kind of shame or guilt because now you're evolving past the level of how much more direct and how much more suck my dick, I don't give a fuck, you're an idiot, you're stupid. Like, a lot of you aren't holding back anymore. I just want to be clear here. Okay. Now, for those of you who might be feeling a little bit bad, some of you are feeling bad because you're genuinely good people. The reason why you feel bad is on top of being gaslighted with people who are and that force who's supposed to take accountability, right? They're instead not taking accountability, playing victim. So that could subconsciously have you feel guilty, even though you're not doing anything wrong. So some of you are genuinely good people. That's why you feel bad for going in on people, because you've been going in, sir and ma'am. You have been going in. We will never get to see Planet Watcher 2. He's a straight legend. Pisces is a legend. He was talking shit till he died. I respect. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, man. But you know what I'm saying? Some of you have been going in, okay? Now, some of you have been going in so much and unloading the clip, you're actually a good person. And it's just like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, because you're a good person, you actually care about how you're going in. Some of you are like blue flaming on. You're just like, kick his ass, yeah, kick his ass, kill him. You don't care. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's because it's a real war out here. But like, all I wanted to say for those of you who feel that is, fuck them and tell them to suck your dick. Okay. You're dealing with demonic evil forces. This is why it's layered with this weird layer of trying to have you feel guilty for doing what's right. You're dealing with evil demonic forces. And the most important thing is go in on their bitch asses. Go in, excuse my language, go in on their bitch asses. You have to go in. This is the 5 of air. And that's what makes this very controversial, because this is going to bring apart. If you know that you're on a battlefield, it will make sense. But like, it's so demonic. And so let me give you math. You are expressing positivity. When someone projects negativity at you, expressing positivity. Shout out to Andrew, who has just joined the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. Okay. You express positivity. When you get projected negativity by hating ass mofos short for motherfuckers, we know that positive times negative equals negative. And so the positivity you have is under fire. It muddles the frequency. It has a negative vibration. But some of you transmute energy. Some of you are sorcerers and dark workers or light workers. And so when negativity is projected at you, when positivity is projected at you and you're positive, that person's positive, you're positive, and positive times positive is positive. But sometimes you have hating mofos, stupid hating motherfuckers, and they give negativity, and that muddles your positivity, and then it's negative. So when a motherfucker hits you with negativity, you hit their ass back with negativity, and you know what? That creates a positive. Oh, you want to get at me, bitch? Oh, you want to project negativity at me, bitch? That's why you ain't got no shoes, bitch. That's why you look stupid as hell, bitch. That's why you looking dumb as hell. That's why you insecure, bitch. That's why you coming for me. And what we see is that negative turns into a positive. You've transmuted the situation and you have gone in on a hating mofo. That is science. I'm not going to give you that fake spirituality bullshit. I'm going to give you science. Negative times negative is positive. Some of you need to transmute this negativity and let them know, turn that negative to a positive. Okay? Finish him. Because this is the turning point. This is the science of going in. Okay? And some of y'all have already peeped that, and you've been taking their weapon away. Because what happens is once you go negative, they try and be fake positive, right? They try and be fake positive, so it looks like you being negative. So you force their hand. Now that it's positive, they have to be positive. So your negative plus they positive turns negative. But when they turn fake positive, you just turn real positive, and then the positive is positive, and then they have to be negative again, and then you just go checkmate, bitch. Oh, let's go. See? That's how we do it. This is the science of going in, said by Gemini. Okay, that's the only formula you need going forward. Hallelujah. Tap your neighbor to the side and say, we turning negatives into positives today. Oh, shit. Damn, what a message. That's crazy. Okay, my bad. I need to get into this reading. Yep. Thank you. Let me get a like and a subscribe. All right, y'all. Yeah, thank you. Send them to the upper room. All right, the preach dealer. They're gonna have to call me the preach dealer now. And this is when I'm leveling up. Whew. All right, so we commit this weekly tarot horoscope to the oversoul of this chat right here, the collective energies that brought us together. May this be another W stream. Oh,
I didn't understand that.
Do you see how spirit trolls me? I'm good. Do you see how spirit trolls me? Do you see why I don't pray? This is what I get for praying. I didn't understand that. Whatever. Is this what I get? Is this what I get for praying? You gonna make a fool out of me? You're just gonna make a fool out of you. So it's gonna be like, I didn't understand that. Of course you didn't. Spirit, you're not funny. All right. It is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you. I'm not the only one. This is what I get. This is your higher selves are trolls. The first thing I have to say is your spirit guides are fucking trolls. Could you tell them to chill? You have to tell them to chill. They're trolls because of you. Can you tell them to chill? Because now they're trolling me. You see how spirit try to get a joke off? Like, that's not a joke. I'm trying to seriously paying this motherfucker trying to joke. That's your spirit guides. Can you tell them to chill? Like, please, if you tell them to chill. That's what I'm saying. They not chill because of you. I'm going to finish this video. You're going to be like, don't chill. Don't listen to the peace dealer. Like, what the hell? All right, it is what it is. They bored as hell because they restless too. That's what I'm saying. It's straight our fault. Okay, so yeah, we have life experience. A significant life event. Emotional contentment and the wheel. So unexpectedly, a climax and a dream is going to come true. Some of you can orgasm so good your life changes. I'm going to say that again. Some of you can orgasm or bust a nut so good your life changes, and you don't realize it's because you busted that nut under special circumstances, or you orgasm under special circumstances that brought your frequency to a certain level at a certain time at a certain place, and it just oh my god, that sounds so weird, but like that's just what I'm saying. I'm literally seeing the vision of some of you either during sex or by yourself, like orgasming, and like your frequency peaked at a certain time and place, and that like unlocked the door, that because you did it, a clairgasm. Some of you had like a clairgasm. That is amazing. That is a very amazing. Okay, so let's get into others of you though. You're gonna have a tower moment, but this tower moment is going to be fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, see, it's gonna be good. The sun card, something that you've been running from, is just gonna hop up on you. This is such a weird message to say, but like, I feel like there's something that you feel is too good to be true. That's not too good to be true at all. The reason why I said this message, by the way, about going in is some of you are in war mode. Okay. You're literally in the second boss battle. So some of you feel like you're taking this attitude and you're reacting harshly to people around you. No, no, you're in war mode. You're in war. Don't you know you're fighting the battle of the revolution? Like, it's cool. Don't get at yourself for that. Don't worry. Just hold yourself accountable to any actions you take. But some of you need to chill. Some of you feel, whether this is one thing or a few things, there's a certain feeling you feel is too good to be true. Like, you completely, you see it as like something far out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a situation or an outcome that you see as something that you have to build yourself up to, or it's something that you don't want to wish for because you feel so let down of how it may not have happened before, or it's like you feel like it's too much to ask for. Some of you feel like it's too much to ask for. You feel me? Others of you, you feel like in a way it's something that's just not possible. It's not for you this lifetime. Others of you, you feel like you have to literally win the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Some of you, you feel like it's something that personally is you feel like you're worthy of it, but it's just not something you feel like it's not responsible to want, almost as if like, anyway, the tower card is boom, it's just gonna look at you like, why are you fronting though? Why are you fronting though? And so the reason why it's a tower card moment is when it looks you in the face, are you gonna sabotage it and be like, no, it didn't happen the way I wanted to happen, or oh my gosh, this is supposed to be too good to be true, because it's gonna creep in. It's just gonna be like, boom. Heard you was talking that shit. Heard you was talking that shit, saying I was too good to be true. Heard you was for some of you, this is literally your divine counterpart. Your divine counterpart is just gonna be like, heard you was talking that shit. Heard you thought I was too good to be true. You was thinking I was some of these other bitches. You were thinking I was some of these other dudes, huh? Yeah, look at me, real. Look at me. Yeah, I am the hype. Like your manifestation is gonna talk shit to you. Like, how come you didn't believe in me? Like, I'm here. Like, how come you didn't expect me to come in right now? What's up? Well, you think this is a game? Well, what's looking, and it's just gonna be like, oh shit. And you just literally have to like confront all of that instantly, because the Wheel of Fortune, I'm a hashtag petty gang member, card carrying member, just pushes you through. So yeah, that's quite the message. This is definitely going to be really happy. Woo! All right, so let's do this. For those of you who would like a card, Camille, I got your PayPal for a live reading. I think somebody else had sent me a live reading in another video, but they didn't specify what it was for. Let me see. Linda McNair. Linda McNair. I'm gonna pull a card for you too. Just because, yeah, I never got. So for any of you who want a live reading, I got the plug on that. You already know what it is. You already know. Let's go. My Cash App and Venmo is the peace dealer. And yeah. So we're gonna start with the message we have from Aries to you. Lee Sullivan, I got you. Yeah. So all I'm gonna say is shout out to y'all for holding it down. I went 6-5 last week. You guys are awesome. Like as soon as these predictions came through, you messaged me with them because I live under a rock. So, whoop, whoop, whoop. Ooh, Cancer rising, complete plot twist. So I live under a rock. You feel me? So like, I don't really know about these things until they're talked about. But yeah, everything I predicted, even the bonus prediction, came true. And I mean, I did say Kanye West was going to drop a bomb, and Ye did not disappoint. He not only dropped a bomb, he said a lot of things. And I mean, Kanye West is buying Parler. Donald Trump has Truth Social. Elon Musk is getting Twitter. This is the revolution of individuals. It's not a game. Like these billionaires are cooking something up. So I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing. I'm just saying this is all catalyst energy. Like it's gonna shift shit. Okay. They literally had to take the episode down. So like it's just you can say it's a stereotype, but once you criticize a certain type of people, certain things happen to these people. And this is just more evidence of that. In that interview, Kanye West said a lot of things that cleared up a lot of the misconception and craziness around him. But of course, they didn't highlight that. They took a lot of the crazy sounding clips from the interview so that they can spin it and put pieces on that. When you take that clip of what he's saying about George Floyd and you don't put it in the whole context of the video because you want to react emotionally to it, that's earned media. You're just giving people clout. But please don't think that the fate of these people are going to be decided by angry people on social media or even banking institutions that can't limit what billionaires can do with their money. This is beyond so much of this. There's so much happening behind the scenes. Everything I'm saying about Ye applies to you and other people. So, consider the irony of saying you're going to cancel Kanye West. You guys have canceled Kanye West every year and a half for the past 5 years. This is like the 5th time he's being canceled. You can't cancel Ye. Now, Saturn's going to go through Pisces. And if you're a Pisces moon or sun, be mindful the Reaper is coming for you. But you can't cancel. There's a certain forces you can't cancel. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You're starting to see the unraveling of the narrative. You're starting to see the unraveling of the boy who cried wolf. You're starting to see the death of cancel culture. Johnny Depp, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Yanni, I'm not doing astrology, but what I can do is when I do it this week, I'm going to do an astrology transit talk tomorrow, and I got you first. Ye's rising could be a Cancer rising, but we don't know. I wish if he's a 12th houser, but yeah. So everything I'm saying about Ye applies more to you because he's an individual, just like you're an individual too. And if they can do that to him, they can do that to you. Remember, if they can do this to him, if the FBI can raid Trump, they can do this to you. That's the only reason why it's important to take this stuff a little bit seriously. But other than that, yeah, buckle up onto your seats because this is where things really do kind of get super crazier. We're about to step into that eclipse, and attempts at other people's lives will be made because egos have been riled. But I just wanted to let you know, don't fall for the illusion. Like the people who you see making hot takes and pieces about, what people think about celebrities, understand there are like thousands of idiots who are mad at Kanye West who have never met him a day in their life, okay, but have all these opinions. All these people are doing is feeding mental energy to the system. Okay, so what I'm about to tell you, a lot of people already know. And you can take this as conspiracy theorist garbage, but those who have ears, let them hear. All of the controversy that you see is really just a part of an entertainment industrial complex that now, through the advent of social media, through outrage marketing and headlines, can have thousands, if not millions, of people literally sacrifice their mental energy so that it could be harvested. You might think that if there is not a physical apparatus that can measure and calculate these Blutz waves, it doesn't exist. But Aquarius and Uranus exist. It's the causal realm. Energy harvesting is older than technology of the modern advent of technology itself. So when you see all of these things happening, it's not that there's a boardroom where it's like, we're going to steal mental energy. These are layers and levels of nuance. It just doesn't change the fact that, realistically speaking, you have narratives driven to hijack the frequencies and mental energy. Say it with me: mental energy of millions of people all around the world who have first world problems, even in third world countries, to invest their ideas and stuff that doesn't even have to do with them. That's witchcraft. It's altering your mind of false narratives to feed you an illusion. Meanwhile, government officials and corporations who bankroll this industrial complex are taking actions around the scenes to control and finesse you. What we have in this revolution of the individual aren't mythological, magical beings. I mean, there are some Pisces fairies and mythological beings, but you have people who are waking up people distracted by this entertainment complex and showing people the truth of what these leaders are doing. These people are regular people like you and me, professional doctors, engineers, everyone that have actually built expertise that spirit has led them to be in the right place at the right time. These people are going to war with these monoliths who now censor them and then manipulate information to take these sleeping motherfuckers who don't know shit so that they can use their mental energy to get away with what they're doing to you. So you have now decided where you stand on this. The difference between you versus other people who are mindless and unconscious, you may have been unconscious before. Some of you never were unconscious, and it's okay to admit that. It doesn't mean that you think you're better than other people. Some of you were never unconscious. You were always calling this out. You're always aware of this. Some of you had excellent parents. Some of you had horrible parents, and that's what made you conscious. Okay, so this is very important because you might invest the mental energy, but you are conscious of what's happening. So your mental energy is not being harvested versus other people whose mental energy is being harvested. And that if you snap them out of it, if you were to ask them honestly, what is, oh no, if you were to ask these people honestly, what is the basis behind their ideas, their philosophy, and their thoughts, they can't tell you anything logically around their own ideas. It's almost as if those ideas were implanted by other people's peer pressure, other people's thoughts, almost as if they're afraid to share what they really think because they'll get canceled or whatever. A lot of this cancer culture has been proliferated post 2014, and the transits that we had 2014 are concluding. Okay, a lot of the bullshit that since 2012 has kicked in is ending. We're going to see the death of cancel culture. Cancer culture is going to transform into a whole new version of itself, but its current form is over. And this is going to bring slight victory and push through in those of you who basically based on this principle. And what's going to end cancer culture is the Virgos. Once Saturn, you see how they've been coming for Leo, you see how they've been coming for Cancer. Once Saturn goes into Pisces over the next 2 years and starts to come for Virgo, Virgo is going to fuck y'all up. And Virgo is going to end cancel culture. See how they try to come for Dave Chappelle? Think about it. Think about it. The trans community has canceled a lot of people. They couldn't cancel Dave Chappelle. And Netflix was like, hey, keep that shit out the office. So, like, trust me, they're gonna try and come for Virgo. And it's not gonna work. I feel like it's not gonna work for Virgo. It's not that Virgo hasn't been come for before, but like you're gonna see some shit. Protect Virgo, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. So here's the message we have from Aries. Yeah, because they capitalized on a situation that people didn't have enough time and information to get. So by the time people figured out what happened, they got people. Aries is saying you're gonna orgasm so well, whether sexually or it's all mental. But this is a climax, a peak climax, emotional, contented and rewarding family life. So this is putting you in a position to really be grateful as an underlying theme of everything you have to love. Beginning of the week we have is the 3 of air. You're going to really expose lying ass mofos or people who may have tried to betray you. If this is also just sacrifices you have to make moving forward, that's cool. Some of you may just have to surrender to love. For some of you, the 3 of air, some of you some of you are in a dilemma because you know you're meant to be with someone who's going to betray you at some point. And that hurts, but you have to see beyond that because the story doesn't end with that. I think some of you are psychic. You saw the 3 of air and you felt that the story ended here, and you don't know that this is just a part of the story. So that's kind of the consequence of being psychic as fuck. And I think you're gonna have to kind of confront that. Now we do have the 3 of fire. So this air is gonna turn into fire. What kind of seemed negative is gonna actually be replaced with great passion. This is actually the sun in Aries. And we have the 9 of earth. Aries is making it rain. This is beautiful. So the end of the week is money and richness. And now we have the queen of air. The romance message from Aries is saying that you don't want to approach love with rose-tinted glasses and a very romantic approach like the page, or a very mature emotional approach that's deeply in love like the queen. You don't want to approach it super passionately like the knight, like, yeah, run your private parts, or even maturely passionate. You want to approach this objectively. What's your 5-year plan? Are you wasting my time? Do you want to get your head chopped off by my sword? No, because it's the queen of air. Queen of air will chop someone's head off. So this is you taking a much more intellectual, professional approach towards, romance. For some of you, this is you dating a queen of airs kind of figure who's really, 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 really intelligent. So we do have the dreamer for career. Some of you have to take an unexpected opportunity and a leap of faith towards the success you deserve. And the outcome of this week is your wish coming true. Aries is saying your wish is coming true, and this is going to lead into a peak climax of contentment that may very well transform your life. So for Taurus, Aries is also saying fight the good fight. Some people are going to come at you and like try and make you feel guilty for representing a good cause, and fight that good fight. I think for some of you, it might disillusion or dishearten some of you. But if you're savage like me, just tell them to suck your dick. Just tell them to suck your dick. You'll be okay. You will be okay. I think some of you need to know that you will be okay. It's okay. Okay. Say it with me. Just be like, suck my dick. That's it. Some of you just need to tell some of these people to suck your dick, and you will be okay. It won't be the end of the world. Okay. You'll put certain people in their place, and it'll be amazing. All right. So next we have the Taurus message. Yeah, Aries can easily say that. Like it's amazing. So Taurus, we have life experience. There's a significant life event that's going to help you adapt towards the next direction of your life. But as we're in this transition period, the new this could be like you're leaving one train station and you're waiting for the next train to come, but you know what train's going to come through. So you're just kind of getting ready to adapt. So we do have the Ace of Air, whereas Aries had the Three of Air. There's a brand new epiphany. Some of you are trying out a new sword. Some of you are coming into a position to really dawn a new approach. And what I love about this is the King of Air is going to have you take this new idea to the highest level. Some of you, this is like coming into NZT, and then you use NZT to basically become the smartest person in your school. And people are like, wow, this person knows every subject. You're literally utilizing this ace at its highest capability. And of course, we do have the Queen of Air. So this is a highly intellectually focused day. The expertise of knowledge is going to put you in a position to now take professional action and approach. This is fucking dope, dude. This is lit. I can't believe I'm pulling this message with Taurus. Some of you are about to come into this royal court of epiphany. I've never seen something like this before. The King and the Queen of Air here. Uh, yeah. So whatever idea you're getting ready to move forward with is going to put you in the high standing for real. I feel like some of you are going to present an idea in a way that's going to attract attention from very important people as well in your community and outside your community. And it's going to put you in a position. The peace dealer had to stop. The peace dealer had to pause this broadcast because we are facilitating the passing of a soul. A death ritual is happening right now. Someone is dying right now. And after this broadcast ends, you will see evidence of someone who died during this stream. Given my Shinigami duties, I have to facilitate this death midstream. Moment of silence. Okay, I'm low-key scared because last time this shit happened, Astro World happened. So y'all keep me posted on what the fuck that was. That's crazy. I think the Lord of Death just possessed my soul and passed some. Well, I'll be crazy if any of you figure out who might have passed just now. Let me know. But we do have the Dreamer. Okay. For romance with the Taurus, we do have the Dreamer. Some of you have to take a leap of faith. Some of you, maybe your soulmate is retarded. Some maybe your soulmate is wild. They're a dreamer. Yes. Or crazy as fuck. And you just have to embrace them. You know what I mean? You just have to embrace these new ideas. You can't, maybe you might want to judge them. And it's like just open your mind. Maybe they just might be a little different than you. Like super different. But it's all good. You don't want to judge, you know what I'm saying? Like, like they can teach you, they can teach you something new. Others of you might have to take a whole leap of faith. Like maybe you have to travel to a different country to be with someone you've never met before, but you don't know, but you don't know it's gonna be a whole new adventure. Others of you yo, this is lit, baby. I don't know why that came out. This is lit, baby, gentlemen. I don't know why that fucking came out. I don't know who this might be for a specific someone, baby. I don't know if someone calls you that, but we have 10 of fire. There's gonna be a lot of burden, a lot of success. Some of you might get heaped with orders and come into a lot of money. That's crazy. So 10 of fire is some of you might need to delegate. Okay. And what's crazy is we got the same outcome for Aries, 9 of water. Wish come true. So Aries and Taurus are saying that your wish is coming true. What's up? Oh, Elisha, thank you for mentioning that. So some of you, I think I'm allowed to say this. If this message applies to you, Unity, if this message applies to you, I want you to comment an exclamation mark emoji. Okay, I'm going to channel this message. Some of you have been coming into contact with interstellar extra dimensional beings who don't necessarily have representation or concepts or any type of fill in the blank insert that you can recognize. They don't represent a culture you're used to, a species you're used to. And so they're communicating with you through numbers and letters. They're communicating with you through songs, and they're teaching you how to make sense of how in your 3D reality you are in space and time, but outside of 3D they can communicate to you with songs and being at the right place at the right time. And so the magic is some of you are breaking through the mental breakthrough of how someone outside of 3D can know how you can be at the right place at the right time to hear a song and see the word that you were hearing in the song. And this is you learning how to interact with higher dimensional aspects of yourself because you are in direct communication with beings who are outside of 3D communicating with you. The fact that you are even aware of this communication is proof that you are a bad motherfucker, a BAMF. I want to be clear here that this extra dimensional form of communication, in that your thought frequencies, these higher beings are communicating with real time, and they communicate back to you with master numbers that confirm what you're thinking and feeling. The fact that you have mastered this is an advanced higher cosmic order ability that only celestials can do. So this is proof that you're at a god level. There are a large percentage of people that cannot process information like this, which is why you try and explain this to other people and they look at you like you're fucking crazy because you're a fucking genius. You just maybe lack social skills and you probably look retarded when you try and explain this stuff because it's not even really meant to be spoken on. And I just wanted to let you know that this was the first stage of contact. The first stage of contact was to align your brain through constant contact with these aliens so that you can build neural pathways. And now that you've established this, they're going to start coming through now. Like they're going to just start coming through people, giving you knowing winks. You'll know that that's not the person in that body. Like that's a being talking through the person. They're going to start coming directly to you now. Commercials are going to start just clicking on like, hey, what's up? This is your mission, blah, blah, blah. Like it's going to be so much more direct. And now the block is going to be, do the people in my 3D know that that's happening to me? And this synchronized experience is just to you. It's going to feel like everyone else is a part of it, but it's just to you. Everyone else is going to have their own unique personalized experience that'll be contextualized and layered in a way that only makes sense to them. So just keep that in mind because this is going to break open into a supernatural experience. And speaking of supernatural experience, this brings us to the Gemini message, because the Aries and Taurus message, thankfully, is the initial breakthrough, like the original messages for us. We got the wish come true, observer effect. Gemini is going to be the enlightened message, and Cancer is going to be the psychic metahuman message, the intro to superpowers. So I wanted to preface this for that because in order to understand the Gemini message moving forward, you have to understand that you have higher etheric, multidimensional aspects of yourself that are interacting with other aspects of yourself beyond your brain's 3D ability to process, because you're a badass. And so you're taking this to the next level. That's really the most important thing that I want to make sure we emphasize, because there are extra facets of this that you're getting ready to make sense of in a way that you can practically use. Supernatural. Yeah. It's lit. Because we're going to now move beyond the reason why this didn't happen before, right? It's because it did. You just didn't know what was happening. So you have to walk before you run. The purpose of these extra dimensional beings pacing you and talking to you, because they can't fit in this reality. So if they can influence your 3D events and co-create it with you, that gets your attention. Now you've built neural pathways so that when they actually do things with you, you will identify it. If they didn't build the neural pathways, they would do things with you and you would think it was a coincidence. You would think that it was some outer force, and then you would start to worship this outer force. Now that you've been in constant contact with this pacing influence with your higher self and with higher facets of other people's higher selves pacing you through this, now when this happens, it's going to be like you made a cosmic order to a higher facet of yourself, and they're finessing your 3D situations so that you can bring this into fruition. That's going to be a lot of your ace of pentacles, to where you don't need a job, because you can be like, you know what, I want to move to Italy. I want to live in Milan and I want to make $500,000 a year. And then your higher self is going to be like, you're bugging. Like, why do you want $500,000 a year? Do you want freedom? Because if you want freedom, you can go to Czechoslovakia and I know someone else. And you're like, no, it has to be Milan. And so your higher self is like, you're fucking stubborn. Okay, wait until 3 months from now. Go to Milan and then you'll meet someone named Fred. Like, it's an adventure now. Like, it's an adventure now. If you were to tell your friends this, they'll be like, what? You're not going to meet someone named Fred. That makes no fucking sense. But 3 months from now, you go to Milan and then you meet someone named Fred, and then you talk to Fred, and Fred was like, yo, someone told me that you were going to show up here. Are you looking for a job for $450,000 a year? And then you look up at your higher self, like, I said $500,000, and your higher self is like, take it or leave it. And you're like, yes, okay, like crazy shit. Like, you're literally redefining the relationship. And I used a very stupid, unrealistic, extreme example because I like to use extreme examples. But this is where this is what the government wants to make you feel crazy for harnessing. Because when you tap into an ability like this, you no longer need to depend on a system. You can now use the system instead of the system using you. So I want you to hold me to what I just said, because you got it like that now. And if you want to do an experiment, this is where it's more realistic. You have a higher counterpart outside of you that can signal you through synchronicities. Hey, what do you want? Because I can let you know how to get it. You have to co-create it. It's not, some stuff isn't going to just happen, but if you tune in, it'll be like, hey, you want it, you wanted this skydiving job, right? All right, take this leap of faith. Get tickets to New Jersey right now. Yes, I know you've never been to New Jersey, but just get tickets to Metuchen and then go to Starbucks, get a hotel room, go to Starbucks. You have like $500 left in your account. You have just enough money left in your account to do this trip. And now you have to take a leap of faith. It's like, fuck, if this intuition is wrong, I'm going to be broke in New Jersey. Anyway, you get the ticket, you have $0 to your name. You get that hotel room, and then dude, this is fucking exciting. You should feel excited. Like, some of you already do this, but I've already experienced this. This is how my channel got created, by the way. When I got kicked out of my uncle's house and I didn't know how I was going to create this, do this shit, and now I'm here, right? But like you're broke as hell in Starbucks, and you've been there for like an hour, right? And you're like, fuck, did I make this up? I heard this voice loud and clear. I saw synchronicities on the way. And just as you're thinking about leaving, Simon walks in. Let's say his name is Simon, or let's say her name is Simonella. I know, not Simon. Let's say her name is Simonella, and Simonella walks in. And Simonella walks up to you like, hey, are you Michael? Did you want to get that skydiving job? And you're just like, wow. Oh, by the way, here's $1,000. You can just have this just so you can get back to where you're going. Boom, you got the job, baby. Simonella hooked you up, son. Okay, follow the call. You could literally choose your own adventure. This is where it's like realistic. It's like certain things that you want, your higher self might be like, hey, I want to get with that. I want to get with this girl right here. And your higher self would be like, you're fucking capping. Like, no, there's nothing you could do to get with this chick. But hey, go to the bar at 6. And then you get with someone who's not your type, but it's like even better than what you thought you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally co-creating your reality with your higher self. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain things you want your higher self will know better for. Certain things you want your higher self can direct you towards, but you have to do the work. You have to tune into your higher self, get the intel and do it and trust and have faith. Boom. Or with God. So this is beautiful. This is actually an expansion pack on Divine RPG that is now with everyone who can recruit anybody to their team. It's amazing. And yes, this is important too. Some of you, it could feel like you're waiting for a while, but just keep remembering every time the universe had your back. Like you will keep getting the messages, you will keep being able to confirm, and you're not gonna have to wait forever. So the message that Gemini has for you, but I just want you to embrace the fact once again that you are kicking off this supernatural interactive sense of an adventure with the universe like so. And it's based off of stuff that you've already done throughout your life. It is the culmination of every magical synchronicity that you have ever had in your entire life, but now it's self-sustainable and it's consistent. So the message we and if some of you want to test this, um set the intention, universe, send me on a mini mission tonight. Some of you might want a test run. Set the intention, please, universe, send me and anyone else who sets the intention on a mini mission where you show us that at whim we can manifest whatever we want and you can take us on missions or whatever. Let me share you a story about how this worked, because this is an aspect of your power. I pulled the tower card. This was years ago when I used to live in the first apartment I was at when I moved here. This was years ago, like 2016, and I pulled the tower card. And when I pulled the tower card, I was like, a voice, I heard a voice visibly that I guess was just an aspect of my soul that was like, do you want to see what the power of that card is? You want to see what your power is? And I was like, sure, I want to know what the tower card is. And so it was like, okay, go to the gas station, right? Like some of you might have felt you've lost those experiences. It's coming back full force. Some of you might have felt like those experiences were just long and gone. That's your new reality. So this voice was like, okay, go to the gas station. I go to the gas station, you know what I'm saying? And like, instead of going in immediately, the voice is like, wait, don't go in yet. And so I didn't think about it. I'm thinking that this is just a voice in my head. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to listen to some music. And then after like 5 minutes, the voice is like, okay, go in. As soon as I go into the store, so this is to see what the power of the tower card is. As soon as I go into the store, the gas station attendant is looking at me crazy, like he's seen a ghost, like he's seen a ghost. And then he looked at me very calmly. Remember, he said, this is what the tower card means. He looked at me very calmly and he said, yo, I don't know if you know, but the person who just came into this gas station pulled a beer run, took a can of beer and ran out the store and stole all that. And then you walked into the store. So like that just happened. That was the tower card. And so a voice that was attached to me or connected to me or me talking to me told me about some stuff that in 3D I couldn't have been aware of. If I can do that, you have done that. So like that experience is coming back full force, and it's gonna be like you're playing a video game. Some of you, like Shannon, do this all the time. It's called intuition. What if your intuition, right, was fully functional and all the doubt you had that blocked you with it is removed? We do have justice. So Gemini is saying to stand up for your beliefs, because what's right for you, it was a deep voice. I kind of gave voice to the words, but the frequency was more of a deep voice, something like that. It's interesting. It was also kind of like a light voice, inner tutor. So justice is saying that Appreciate you, bro. Gemini is saying that justice is reigning for you. It may, especially if it may have looked like you personally have been seeing some of you may have feel like you haven't got like you've some of you have felt like you've held a long breath for the past couple of years waiting for waiting for justice to come through. Ooh, I love that. I really love that. This was the same voice, by the way. It comes and goes. This was the same voice, by the way, when I had first moved to Las Vegas. I had to get a Clark County business license because when I had first moved here, didn't my business was not full time. This is before I worked for Lotta, right? I was just working for Lotta at this time as Magic Mike. So I was working part time at a psychic shop. Karma Connection, a Cancer high priestess ran it. It was awesome. I got paid daily. The last day I had read there, right? Well, I'll tell you the story. I'm so sorry I'm going on tangents, but basically the week I got, because I got fired at the end of the week. The week that I got fired. So I got fired that Sunday. The Sunday beforehand, I heard a voice loud and clear, the same voice. And it was an aspect of me. It wasn't like I heard it though. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like, this is your last week working here. And I was like, hell no, it's not. I vividly remember I was like, hell no, it's not. They pay me daily. Like I had no reason to want to quit. Like it was like a dream job to me. It's like I basically go in and I read cards or I read astrology and I get paid that day. Like I had no reason to quit. It was fun. Yes, and then I could still do this. And the energy, yeah, my spirit here, the energy was like, no, you don't have to work a job anymore. Like you can it didn't say that, but the gist was you don't have to work a job anymore. Like you're gonna make your own money. And at the time I was like, no, like how? Like I that concept had never happened before. That same week, the 2 readings I had were crazy. One woman came through. She wasn't trying to do any of this psychic spiritual shit. She was like, look, I just came here for answers. I haven't heard from my dad in years. And I came here because I just want to know, where's my dad? I got put on the spot. This is one of the first times I've ever been put on the spot. Like, this isn't something I can pull a card for and be like, well, we have the tower card, so maybe he's at a tower. So I just took a very deep breath. And I literally said the first country that came to mind. And this woman looks me dead in my eyes. And this look of relief comes over her like, wow, that was actually the last country. It was some country in South America. That was actually the last country that I was told he was in. And it's almost as if I gave her some clarity, as if the truth channeled through me, as I gave her some clarity. And like, intuition is real, fam. And it was real. It was real. Like she felt more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And she was able to make peace and move forward. That's like, it's not that she got all the answers, but she was able to move forward with that. Then one of the last readings that I had that week, and the last day I worked there, was this woman who pointed back at me because she was told there was a new reader. She didn't even see me, but she made it a point to book me, left, and then came back as my last reading. And she couldn't believe it because she was going to read with someone else, but for some reason changed with me. I look exactly like her late brother who had recently died. And it's almost as if she gained closure by having that reading with me. And it's almost as if like the whole reason why I had that job was because I had to do those readings to help those people. Because that week, shout out to my friend Linda from high school in New Jersey. She was dating a famous chef in Vegas at the time. So he took us out to the strip club, gave me like stacks of hundreds. I had never experienced that before, by the way. It was my first time, second time in Vegas. And I was stacks of hundreds in the strip club, like, oh shit, this is crazy. Cool. But like, you know, I came in late to work and she was like, don't even come in. Like she fired me on the spot. I didn't even come in. I called in. She said, don't even come in. I got fired. It's just the crazy thing about that is true to what that voice said. The very day I got fired was the first week that I made more money than I ever made in my career, and I never had to work a job from that day ever again. So the reason why I'm sharing that story is my intuition told me about something that was going to happen before I even knew how it was going to happen, and that I didn't need to know how it was going to happen. It just happened. Like the way was there. So you know what I'm just saying, your intuition may be on fleeky, and you want to move forward with that very powerfully. Yeah, it is a candle. We do have Unity at the beginning of the week. Thank you so much. So Unity is saying traditional viewpoints or methods. Some of you may be in a position to tweak orthodox beliefs while still maintaining integrity. Okay. We also do have at the middle of the week, 9 of water. Unity could be marriage for some of you too. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. To be fair from her, she did warn me before. I did come late before and she warned me. And so I'll take accountability. Like I came late, but hey, things are meant to happen the way they're meant to happen. Gemini saying the middle of the week, your wish is coming true. And you're coming in, you're gonna really love your life so much more. Ooh, and we have the 4 of Earth, assured material gain. So the week is ending off. Yeah, we've been going in. I'm still on Gemini. That's crazy. The week is going off. Thank you. Yeah, I love that. That's so true. The week is ending off with greater stability, financial security, and abundance. So the romance message we have for Gemini with the Page of Fire is very exciting news. Some of you may step into new sexual tricks with the romantic partner or new exciting news that actually brings excitement to you. Some of you want to bring this excitement into your relationship. So whereas Aries is approaching, Aries is saying that you may be dealing with or approaching with things very professionally and more intellectually. Gemini is saying you can come at it also with a very youthful, passionate approach, okay? To not get too emotional, but to just have more focus on having more fun with a partner, a prospective partner. We do have the Ace of Water. So Gemini is saying some of you are going to fall in love with your career. Some of you are going to have a spiritual awakening that's linked to your career direction, where you're going to fall in love with waking up to really do what you do for work. And we do have the Knight of Water. So this is emotional breakthrough. For some of you, it could be a proposal. For others of you, Justin Bieber can come through. A Justin Bieber like figure can come through and woo you. No, but this is coming with the 9 of Water and the Ace of Water. So it's definitely you moving forward quite artistically and romantically as well. And as we do the signs like Rel is doing, you are welcome to claim these readings. All right. If it don't apply, let it fly. But if you want to claim the readings, please claim it. They are all for you. Okay. So next we have Cancer, the message from Cancer. Now on so okay, see, Cancer, you're deep as fuck. I'm sorry, you're super deep. I'm sorry for my language. So money, Cancer wants to up the ante. Now that we've established that your intuition has you, because I've given you the example of how this intuition is a real force. Like it's an aspect of you that interacts beyond this time space that can still help you optimize your time space experience. So now that we've established that you have an intuition that you can trust, you do the second boss battle. Cancer wants to let you know how much do you trust your intuition? Are you in a position to where you can trust your intuition where it's life or death? Because I gave you stories about how, I had to trust my intuition. I didn't even have to trust my intuition. Like, it just happened, right? My intuition told me about the incident with the store. And think about it. If I didn't wait and I walked into the store, because if I didn't wait and I walked into the store, that person would have stole that beer while I was in the store. So Cancer is taking this to the next level. And it's like, what if listening to your intuition saves your life? What if instead of walking to that store, you dodged being shot at by a gun? Okay, Cancer is saying, as you walk with your superpower and intuition, you're going to look death in the face. And because of your trust in your intuition, you will walk through unscathed. Whereas if you have doubts with this intuitive direction, it can and will kill you. And this is the double-edged sword. Let's just say. So the underlying theme Cancer has for you is life experience. We have a significant life event. I like that. Time to spread your wings. No more playing around. It's kill or be killed. So there's a powerful revelation that's going to change the way you express your superpower. And some of you, you're leaving the nest. You're not using training wheels anymore. You're using your intuition to fly, to where you have a consistent ability to push forward. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. And not just that, this is going to, through this experience, help you move forward. Cardinal Cancer, we start the week off with new money, baby. Ace of Pentacles, a new business adventure, a new healthy beginning. We do have the Three of Earth. So this new healthy beginning is going to be met with the proper team. For example, some of you, this Ace of Earth is, I'm going to create a gold record. I'm going to create a record that's going to go gold certified by RAA. And the Three of Earth is, in no time at all, you've met a producer, you've met a writer, you've met a videographer, you've met another songwriter, and now you're writing the song, they're producing the beat, someone else is already getting the dancers for the music video, and all of you are coming together to teamwork. Cancer is saying that this new idea financially or new direction of your career is putting yourself in a position to where you're already going to start to see this come together very powerfully, and it's going to be awesome. Like, you're going to see everyone is good at what they do, and it's going to come together really cool. Now we do have the Two of Air. Some of you are going to come to a stalemate at the end of the week because of conflicts of interest or because of just certain delays. Two of Air, for some of you, is you're also going to be in a position to just kind of be on a hush hush with how certain things are developing. This lets me know that some of you are going to come into really good news. You're just not going to trust to reveal it beforehand. And that's really wise. For romance, we do have renewal. Some of you are coming into a grand awakening that's going to tie directly into your romantic life, especially if some of you have been wondering why your heart has been triggered near mercilessly, if anything, and why you've gone through a lot of the pain you might have gone through in romantic connections. This is going to awaken you and a partner's karma together, or destiny together, or give you an understanding of why you went through everything that you have literally gone through, so that this can lead you to where you are now. And it's going to free your heart and soul from a lot of pain, but you have to release it. You have to release it so that this could awaken. We do have the Dreamer. You have to take a leap of faith in your career. And this is gonna put you in a position to actually start a new chapter and step into a new adventure, as well as also take advantage of unexpected opportunities that come through that might be a bit outside your comfort zone. And the outcome we have is I knew we were going to get this card, the Chariot. So you are going to move forward with a great victory. You are going to put this song out and it is going to go gold. And this is going to give you public recognition because now a lot of people are listening to your gold record like you wanted to do, and you did it in a week. So that's fucking awesome. Congratulations, by the way. So we have wish come true, wish come true. I forgot what we got for Gemini, but we got the Knight of Cups, and now we got 3 Cups cards and the Chariot. So this is victory. There's a huge W happening this week. And I'm very excited. So claim this reading. If you want to claim it, it is yours. All right, Leo is coming in hot. Leo is saying already, you got to be a superstar. And Leo says, common misconception, you're not me. So you can't be a superstar every week unless you're like me, like Sagittarius. But like, you want to be a superstar this week. Okay, sometimes you want to be a side character. Leo is like, it can't be me. I'm gonna never be a side character to nobody. But sometimes you want to be a side character. Sometimes you want to be an extra. Once again, it could never be me. I ain't never gonna be no extra. I'm always gonna be the lead role because I'm just Leo. Like, it is what it is. But sometimes you might want to be an extra. Sometimes you might want to be a side character. But now you want to be the main character this week. If anyone's trying to be the main character at you, you want to be the main character this week and take the screenplay and the screen time. It's very important because you're getting ready to express a very, very, very crucial aspect, an element of your character arc that's going to define your character. All right. And if anything happens after that, you be in a position to kind of adjust. You know what I'm saying? I have to stay being the lead role because if the sun don't shine, y'all is going to be crying. Okay. So, I have to be important every day. I have to be the lead role every day. I do it for you. It's okay. But some of you, if you don't want to be the lead role after this, you could do what you want. But just be like me this week. Okay. And when you be like me, this is going to really help you see what it be. So the message that we have for you is unity, traditional viewpoints and methods. Okay, some of you are going to be doing things by the book, putting yourself in a position to even commit to something beyond yourself. We start the week off with very exciting news. You could be playing with your stick. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely putting you in a position to embrace exciting new ideas as well. We also do have the 5 of air, so you're just going to be going in. Jealous motherfuckers are just going to hate on your swag because why wouldn't they? Like, you're just sizzling fire hot, and I think they're just kind of mad that you don't take their pathetic life as serious as they take their pathetic life. And so this is just going to cause stagnation in the frequencies of the air. And you're just going to go in. You're just going to go in and rip people a new asshole. This is why you got the strap in the beginning of the week. And so we have at the end of the week, the page of air. You're just going to So basically, after you rip these people a new asshole, you're basically just going to clean it up and just be like, so basically, I ripped these people a new asshole. And let's just review how I ripped their new asshole. And you're just going to go into a review of how you basically humbled these idiots. I know that sounds very narcissistic, but it's real out here for real. I'm just saying, like, it's not a joke. Like Saturn is opposite Leo. So like there's a lot of like petty friction. There's a lot of microaggression. So the page of fire and the page of air is new information. It's coming at things at a very youthful level, and the end of the week will give you new information, but in a new perspective and way. Now we do have the 3 of fire. You could be moving forward with someone in a way that will give you exciting long-term plans. You want to have patience because things aren't going to happen at once, but they're still going to move gradually in a way that's very exciting. So it's a green light if you're wanting to move forward with someone, as there is a lot of potential, and we do have the moon for career. So you're going to gain important psychic insights about how things aren't what they seem, but how things will reveal themselves hidden in plain sight. And this creative, intuitive exploration will give you different insight about your career that will give you a different twist and make you aware of things you weren't even supposed to be aware of. And the outcome is the Ace of Air. So Leo is saying that there's a brand new epiphany, there's a new solution to a problem that you have. And this correlates with the Page of Air. So this is really cool because Taurus had the Ace of Air, and it's immediately being utilized by the king and queen, this big brain energy that's at the highest expertise. But Leo is having you come into a new idea from a fresh new perspective, like a child with the Page of Air, coming up with something new that no one else could come into. And this is going to be very, 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 you're both Taurus and Leo are coming into the truth, but Taurus is coming into the truth from like a senior professor in a college and the dean, versus Leo coming into the truth from a 5-year-old who happened to see what happened, and they're the only one that knows what's happening. So they have a more innocent perspective that's not, blinded by bias. So here we have Virgo. The message we have from Virgo, the Amber Lamb. Oh, are you serious? Virgo, are you serious? Yo, Virgo, you're blasting the trumpet? Yo. Okay. Virgo wants me to mention the higher realm holistics. There's no energy in Virgo right now. So if you don't have a Virgo moon, if you don't have a Virgo sun or rising or Venus or any progressive Virgo, this isn't going to make sense to you. But if you're a Leo or a Cancer with progressive Virgo, or a Virgo or a Libra or a Scorpio with Virgo energy, you're experiencing this real time. So Virgo wants me to talk about higher realm holistics that if you don't have enhanced synesthesia, will be right under your nose. And so basically it's speaking and referencing the phenomena and notion of the overlapping of the astral realm with this 3D, and basically more of a prominence between you being directly aware of the causality, aka cause and effect, between your imagination and what happens in reality, between unseen supernatural forces and how it affects real people in reality. Virgo is wanting to make you more aware of the Pokemon Go augmented reality dynamics between the spirit realm and this real world. So some of you are going to notice more, yes, especially with multiversal indication with Neptune and Pisces drawing in different timelines. Some of you are starting to notice more the effects of how agents, spirits, ghosts possessing people through people with people are actually affecting in a 007 fashion your interactions with people. This is where, for those of you who have Virgo in your chart, you're seeing the real-time details in interactions before people expose themselves or do certain things. You're seeing how that person shook that person's hand, and when they shook their hands, they got possessed and they were different, and that energy transfer, like you're literally seeing it, and like no one else sees it. Like it's so micro, like you'd have to be a master, a Virgo, to like even notice that. And you see how it's all connected, right? Sagittarius sees this, and Pisces sees this, but Sagittarius and Pisces are ascended, so you don't count because you're not even in here. Like Sag is like near the mountaintop. So it's different with Virgo, who is in it. Like you're in it. And Virgo is facilitating, for most of y'all, being here in 3D while your imagination is aware in 7D. So some of you are simulating being conscious in both realms. It's like it's a forbidden form of bilocation that can leave you susceptible. But yeah, that was a beautiful message. So Virgo is just going to really break down more of these higher realm holistics and dynamics. Okay, so we do have the Page of Air, challenging information. Okay, so the underlying theme of this is, once again, everything I just said. You're coming into a fresh new perspective of how to look at and think about certain dynamics, real-time dynamics that occur. Okay, wild. So the beginning of the week, we do have the Knight of Earth. This is literally Virgo. Time to buckle down and get things done. So this is going to be you preparing. The vision that I have with this is you're doing all the work in the beginning of the week so you can have the rest of the week to chill and do what else you need to do. We have the Ace of Water. So some of you are going to be falling in love. There's a spiritual awakening in the middle of the week, or the end of the beginning of the week, that is going to open up your heart considerably and step you into new feelings. Okay. And we have this with the Two of Water. Oh, a relationship that continues to grow closer. So Virgo is saying some of you are going to step into a new committed relationship. Ace of Water and Two of Water is a deepening connection, that even if it wasn't romantic, this, even in the context of something platonic, could be just deepening the connection and friendship. That if it's not with this Knight of Earth, is something very grounded and something very pure and trustworthy. So this is really awesome. If it's romantic, this is going to be good, some good sex. So we do, if you have a sex, so we do have sex, the Devil card for romance. So yeah, ego. Some of you want to be mindful of temptations that distract you from work you're doing. Is the sex worth it, or is it something that's taking you away from yourself? Because some of you will be able to take a romantic connection and turn it into an addiction. So make sure it's not something that's holding you back. Because with career, we got the Ten of Earth, a very happy family life. You are coming into a major fortune in your career that can hook you up with passive income or a major bag. And we do have the Five of Fire, competing goals, conflict. But this is really just going to be, at this sense, extracurricular activity that puts you in a position to just have fun. Some of you could end the week off playing a really fun pickup basketball game where you're clashing egos with other basketball players, or you're brainstorming new ideas. But it is a clash of personalities you'll get through, just by, not letting the struggle take you over, but utilizing the difference of personalities. So next we have the message from Libra. Libra is saying this week there's going to be great abundance. You're going to be able to look at the next 3 weeks ahead and already put in work to what direction you want to go in, and it's going to be very fun. A lot of what I said earlier about digmatism, a lot of what I said earlier about having adventures with your higher self, I love it because Shannon said that you do this all the time. It's common with Libra. It's just with Libra doesn't hear the voice because they are the voice, Lil Durk. So basically, they don't have to have that conversation. They just act it. They just do it already. It's interesting. So basically, this Three of Fire is coming into great adventures and plans with this, and seeing things come through. So have that mindset and mind state. We have an awakening, starting the week off, surrendering to a new perspective and to what you can't control. It's going to feel like you're losing, but you're actually winning. We have the Ace of Earth. This is going to lead into a new way to manifest and make money. That's so badass. And that leads into the Two of Fire. So you've come into your own new partnerships and contracts. Two of Fire is going to show you the options you have once you come into this brand new way to make money, or a new income stream, or a new beginning. And it's going to have you at the end of the week decide what it is that you want. Do you want the Maserati? Do you want the Ferrari? Do you want a Mazda? Like, you're going to realize you could literally build the world that you want. So we do have the 5 of Earth, fears surrounding money. Um, I feel that with this, Libra is saying you're going to connect with someone who dispels those fears, because you'll be able to see and you'll be able to see people who don't care about the money you have and really love you for you versus people who do. Okay, and I think you're going to connect with someone or see the qualities that you're looking for, or decide on those qualities you want to look for. 2 of Earth is taking a productive approach towards this new income idea that's going to keep it off the ground and multiply that income. And you want to have new income streams. Outcome is 9 of Earth. So you're going to be financially independent and wealthy. So yeah, Libra is saying money, 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 money. You're going to come into it's. Oh, in fact, I'm getting with Libra, you're going to flip income very quickly. It's like you come up with a new idea and you already made too much money very fast. But not because of any magic, just because of your intelligence and how you actually flip it and how you actually exploit the market you're flipping. So yeah, whatever this Ace of Earth is, you're going to turn that ace into a 9 very fast. And you're going to do it with the 2. You're going to play with your income streams. You're going to invest in the right whatever. And like, it's booming by the end of the week. This is so Libra. All right, Scorpio. Eclipse, baby. Okay. Scorpio is telling me that before you go to sleep tonight, before you lay your head to rest, I'm going to show you a synchronicity that will be the best. It'll be the best sign you've ever experienced. It'll be so powerful you will think you're delirious. Okay. The reason why I want to say this is, okay, whatever this sign is going to be so deep. Oh, no wonder. The moon is trine Neptune right now. This sign is going to, it's 28 degrees. This sign is going to be on the deeper end of synchronicities that, you have the range of synchronicities that are easy to kind of accept. And then you have certain signs that have been hard for you to accept. Scorpio is saying that before you go to sleep, you're going to have a very powerful synchronicity that will challenge what you believe and will be hard to believe. And Scorpio is saying, just believe it. And so I'm going to pull a ghost card that I won't see, but you'll see first, just to confirm this. This will be the sign around the sign you're going to see. We have justice. So maybe it'll be associated with scales. This sign is going to be delivered by the archangel, maybe Archangel Raguel. Okay. Fair and just decision. So that'll be a indicator. Okay. This sign is going to be it's going to be very powerful. It's going to tug at your heart. Okay, another message from Scorpio. Shout out to Air Lair. Trust is earned, not given. And the only time a soul has earned trust is after it has passed and died. Once a soul has died and now has ascended, it has now gained trust. So that's Scorpio's way of saying, don't trust anyone until they die. Once someone is dead, you can trust them. Ain't that some Scorpio shit? Ain't that some Scorpio shit? That's crazy. Like if someone clinically has died and then has come back, technically they can be trusted. And Scorpio will still not trust them. Be like, you have to die again. So anyway, we do have the Queen of Air. You're going to take a very objective and professional approach towards this week. Someone got the Page of Air. So whereas they got the Page, you're going to take a much more direct approach. Okay. Now we do have the Two of Earth. You want to be very productive. Play with your money. Play with your income streams. Two of Earth is going to give you the opportunity to stay hands-on. We have the Nine of Water. There's a lot of wish coming true this week. Scorpio is saying in the middle of the week, your wish is coming true. Lots of satisfaction, lots of personal love. And this is coming with the Queen of Water, where you may fall deeply in love. Relationships will develop to a deeper level. This is similar to the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups we got in the previous card before. Queen of Cups could really just be a deepening emotional intelligence as well. For romance, we have the Emperor. Some of you, this is the approach you're taking towards relationships romantically. Greater leadership. For others of you, it's going to be with this Emperor type figure who's going to call the shots, just like you like that. Now, we do have the Dreamer. You want to take a leap of faith in a direction towards your career where unexpected opportunities will come through, and the outcome is unity. So this is going to elevate your status with any organizations or important positions of authority that will have you reestablish what is the status quo. Some of you, in preparation for this eclipse next week, will get ready to transform the status quo based on certain unions you enter in or positions that you destroy or create. So, be very mindful of that and what that means to you, because this is going to be very powerful. So we are entering God Squad. Sagittarius wants to show you that you are supernatural. So right now it's 6:52 p.m. What's something that you want to happen by in less than 7 minutes? I want you to imagine top of the hour. What's something you want to happen by or before the top of the hour? I want you to write down on an imaginary piece of paper in your head, I want this experience to happen by or before the top of the hour. And this will be an experiment to see how supernatural we are. This is what Sagittarius wants to show you. Let it be something with your heart. Quick ritual. The more impossible you think it is, the better, and it could be more than one. The more specific, the better, but it could be something specific like a bottle of water, but it could be something like the abstract too. You could do one specific, one abstract. Boom. Okay. I hope something nice happens to y'all for real. So you got this, space bug. We got the sun. Sagittarius is saying happy, happy, joy, joy. Sagittarius is saying you want to really just be naked all week and just be happy and just be like, woo, yeah. And people are going to look at you crazy, but just be happy and just be like, I don't care. Yeah. And just party all week. Typical sad shit. Just be a Sag all week. So the beginning of the week, we have the Page of Earth. This is reinvention in the way you create your health habits and spending habits. Ace of Air is a brand new epiphany that's going to break through the illusions that are being pressed towards you and help you also break through uncharacteristic responses towards things. A lot of you are dealing with people who are reacting way too sensitively to things that aren't that important, but then they're not necessarily keeping that same energy towards things that are important. There's certain really fucked up things that happen that they turn a blind eye to, but then you might say something they don't like and they're blowing up on you as if you raped a kid. And some of you are going to put these people back in their place, like, suck my dick, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And then we also have the king of water, which is great emotional intelligence and compassion. This is going to, with this mental clarity, open your heart and the hearts of others with you having this really gracious and compassionate heart and ear. So we do have with uh, romance, the moon card. Sagittarius is saying, I hate to break it to you. Thankfully, there's a light of the sun. I hate to break it to you, but some of you are going to feel delusional AF in relationships. Sagittarius is saying some of you feel trapped because you feel like you're seeing synchronicities about certain people who are taking advantage of the fact that other people don't know about your connection, and so they're having the connection with you, but on the surface they're making it look like you crazy, and all that's about to be revealed. The moon card is getting ready to break you through the deepest rabbit hole that you have ever had in your entire life. And this is going to show you how it was all connected. Okay. And how you were never really lost. It was just this fog that had to give the semblance. Now that the sun is here, you're going to really break through a lot of the deception that was done to keep you deluded, but this is going to reveal much more through these psychic insights. So trust your dreams. Okay. Two of air, some of you are going to break through indecision and also kind of conflicts in decision making with career. No matter how exciting, oh, money alert, bag alert, no matter how exciting something is, two of swords is saying, Sagittarius is saying to think it through before you leap into it. Make sure it makes sense mentally. And we do have the king of air, so you're going to end the week off on top of your game mentally. Some of you may reach expert status in your career, and some of you, this could be a king of air that you're dealing with, who is going to put you in a position to share very objective, clear advice and point you in the right direction. So, Capricorn, get me to Capricorn is also saying, yo, so we started the first two God Squad messages with happiness. So Aries and Taurus is saying your wish is coming true. Sag and Cap is saying happy outcome. Like, we're getting really dope messages for all the signs. So we do have, of course, the two of air breaking through indecision, making sure your mind is balancing over your heart, the king of air. Okay, great expertise. You want to really approach this week very detached and objective while you experience this happiness. And of course, we have the king of earth, which is a successful time, grounded financial decisions at the highest level of financial acuity. So, that king of air and king of swords, some of you, this could be a decision between, do you want to take the intellectual path towards supremacy or the financial path towards stability? Okay. Others of you, you're going to learn how to balance both. These could be aspects of you. This is definitely high intellectual and financial power, kind of like an octave of Taurus, who got the king and queen. So for romance, we have the 10 of air. For some of you, this is the end of a difficult situation. You could curve the shit out of someone. This could be something you are finally glad is over, ending. This could be the end of a relationship. It's going to be something that will finally get better from here on forward. And this is with the career, the Knight of Fire, you're going to be moving forward very passionately towards an endeavor. This could even be a Knight of Fire figure who inspires you moving forward. And of course, the outcome that we have for boom, this is the three of air. Great sadness, but this is more a sacrifice. Now, following the two of air, I don't think that some of you will get betrayed as much as I feel like this will be some of you getting ready to move forward from something that doesn't serve you, or you doesn't deserve you, because this could be a sacrifice for some of you. Okay. So next we have Aquarius. Aquarius, can we get a prayer circle around Cap? Prayers up. Prayers up. Prayers up. So Aquarius has a special message. Aquarius is saying, put some respect on my name. Aquarius is saying, I'm gonna pull up to your face because I'm a man. I seen you. I could have seen you lacking. I could have gotten you from afar. I'm gonna pull up to your face. You're gonna put some respect on my name. Kevin Gates was telling you that he said he put his hand on a battery and put electricity and said, speak nothing of this. And y'all was thinking that he was just saying that, not knowing he's a celestial wizard king. You're gonna put some name, you're gonna put some respect on Aquarius's name. So what Aquarius says they're gonna do is Aquarius is gonna pull up on you, and you're going to have a very supernatural experience. Not only are you going to have a supernatural experience, you're going to directly induce a supernatural experience. Aquarius is saying some of you need to get shocked into the truth. Maybe some of you are too real. You need to be shocked into the truth. And so you're going to harness supernatural energy. Supernatural energy is not natural energy. Harnessing your natural energy harnesses the energy of your body. The energy of your body is subject to run out. If you harness too much of your natural energy, you'll pass out. Harnessing supernatural energy. Oh my God, that's because I'm channeling it. Aquarius. Harnessing supernatural energy. Usually, the most common method of harnessing supernatural energy is to connect with the god or a goddess who can possess your body and then harness it through you. Because harnessing supernatural energy is the equivalent of short circuiting your body with too much voltage, and it can kill you. But you're going to be able to channel this if you channel this through a god or goddess that can filter a buffer or an angel or celestial, the extra excess of energy. And so that your body can have the effects of this supernatural cosmic energy. Whatever Aquarius is saying is going to pull up on you, and you're going to see something. You're going to experience something that is going to break you through more what the supernatural is. And just like Scorpio said before you're going to go to bed, this is going to be before you go to bed. It's actually, Aquarius is saying as soon as this broadcast ends. Okay, it's going to happen maybe even while I'm doing this read-in. Probably just happened right now. So we do have the 6 of air. Things are looking up. This is actually Mercury in Aquarius too. So you're getting W's. You're going to see things. Your problem solving is moving things towards the power of the future. We have the Ace of Earth. This is coming up a lot too. Okay, so we do have, new money, new business ventures. And we do have this with the 5 of Earth. So this is going to help you overcome alienation, loss. This is going to help you overcome this sense of feeling not as valuable. And any place where you need extra money, because we also have the 8 of Earth. So this is literally a financial come up this week. We have nothing but green, baby. And you're going to end the week off with very valuable work that also puts money in your pocket and adds to your value. Okay. And the value of what you're doing. Okay. Yeah, that was a mini initiation. So for those of you who it just happened to right now, your gang, congratulations. There'll be more revealed to you. So we do have, of course, for romance, the 10 of water. Wow. Some of you are coming into a dream come true for romance. The best relationship ever, a peak experience, a peak mutual orgasm. That is lit. That's the best card to get for romance. And for career, you're awakening to your higher purpose. Aquarius came through with the Aquarius is pulling up with that supernatural juice, that supernatural sauce. That's crazy. Yeah, you're awakening to your higher purpose. The outcome we have here is the Chariot. This is what we got for Cancer. You're moving forward. This is gonna be you. This is just like Cancer. Cancer got the Ace of Earth and the 3 of Pentacles. So this is you. This is interesting. Whereas Cancer's working with the team, this is J. Cole moving into New York with $1 and a dream, and he still made it work. Okay, so even whereas Cancer had the team, you got the 5 of Earth. This is you broke as fuck just with your dreams. Like, I'm just being real, but you put in that fucking work and you make it. You make it. You make it. So this is beautiful. Okay, so and you're awakening to your higher purpose where you're meant to be. Like, this is awesome. Okay, and you're coming into that peak experience. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So finally, we have Pisces. Whew. Okay. Pisces is saying it's okay. Pisces is taking a more compassionate approach because Pisces is saying that you're trying to figure out so much more than you even have the capacity to know. Yeah, Pisces is saying that some of you are trying to read a 1,000,000-page book in 5 seconds, and you just need to read a page a day. Pisces is also saying that it's going to help you make sense of everything that you've ever learned and how to move forward with this. Okay, I appreciate you, King Sigma. So before you go to sleep, you're going to have synchronicities and miracles that personally will make sense of a lot of what you've been going through. Pisces is even saying that your confusion was a part of your growth because it helped you approach certain things in a direction that prepares you for the answer. So Pisces, and then Pisces is also saying, I apologize because I trolled the shit out of you. I've been trolling this shit out of you. I'm gonna keep trolling you a little bit, so please don't be mad. But I'm so mad. I'm so sorry. I've trolled the shit out of you. Like I'm the reason why you had these mind-blowing synchronicities that I couldn't reveal certain things to you too quickly because some of you would figure stuff out too quickly. So I had to kind of create a tower moment where you would catch feelings for somebody so that you can get distracted because you were too psychic and you kind of would figure stuff out too quick, or I had to show you the synchronicity so I can give you the impression that someone was true, but it wasn't true exactly like that way. So I'm about to reveal all this stuff to you because it's finally time, but you wanted to figure out too much. See, this will apply to you if you wanted to find out too much too soon. This didn't apply to everyone because not all of you were out here trying to read tarot card. See, some of you were trying to get spoilers and some of you are too fucking psychic. And so you have tarot cards. You actually know how to use your gifts. And so you were trying to find out answers too soon. And it was cool until you figured out 6 months in just 2 days. And then you started to get anxiety about stuff that was going to happen in 9 months from now. And so I had to show you a synchronicity that looked like it changed the fate because you know what I'm saying? Like you figured out too much. And then I had to literally create a fog and distract you so that you can come out of that. And now we're here. So like, don't worry, we're gonna unravel all of this. Like, don't worry, you kind of made me do it. You kind of made me do it. You kind of made me do it. So it is what it is. I just kind of had to Truman show you shit, but it's all good. Like, it's all good. I once again, you kind of made me do this because you wanted to know too much too soon. So I just kind of had to kind of like humble you a little bit, but it's all good. Don't even trip. You're gonna come into so much insight anyway. So we do have the emperor. You're the emperor of your motherfucking life. You're coming into much needed organization and structure that's going to have you take more leadership and now come into more empowerment due to this leadership. So the beginning of the week we have is the 8 of air. You have this illusion of feeling trapped that you're going to break through now that you've instilled this greater discipline and leadership, and you're going to be looking at the beginning of the week of limiting beliefs that used to hold you back, and you're going to laugh at them. Then you're going to laugh at yourself that you ever use this to hold you back. Then we have the 4 of water that's going to have you contemplate your emotions now that the moon is coming out of Cancer, because this is the moon in Cancer. And this is going to help you see why you felt you were stuck, the missed opportunities that you had, and the opportunities you're continuing to curve. And this is going to help you change your attitude towards what you're indifferent about. And we end the week off with the Hermit. So yeah, this is a lot of contemplation this week. A lot of you are really confronting outdated and limiting beliefs that you've been gaslighted and psychically projected and attacked to kind of forcefully wear until you just kind of whip your dick out and tell people to suck it. So romantically, we do have the 9 of air. If it's kind of perturbing that I just casually said sucking dick and dick sucking, that's really just the nature of this week. It's kind of a little bit laissez-faire mixed in with some satire, mixed in with some sarcasm, mixed in with a little bit of gravity. And just like Pisces, you'll never really know, are they being serious? Are they really joking? Does this even matter? Am I even really here? Do fish actually talk when humans aren't around? These are things we'll never really know. But we do have the nine of air. So if you just like that gut shrieking anxiety that comes with just being in love with anyone and just wondering why you catch feelings in the first place, Pisces is here to sponsor that for you. Because why would you be in love if it doesn't involve pain and making stuff up in your head that's not even true and having all this anxiety attached that has nothing to do with the reality of who you're even into? That's just not even fun. It's just better if it's mildly toxic, like so. And so you're going to confront the sleepless nights that come by thinking of someone who isn't even thinking about you at all and is probably having sex with someone else. So the card that we have for career is the Six of Water, and you're going to establish comfort in your place of work. You might even meet someone you used to know. This could even be someone from your past life, but this is going to really make it comfortable for you to actually be in a work environment, which is a great contrast to the rest of the cards that we got. Given that the outcome of this reading is the Ace of Air that will slash through the illusions that kept you stuck and sabotaged love unions. Because if Pisces knows anything, it's that Pisces is ahead of the game. Why would I be in a relationship when I can meet the one and just sabotage the relationship before it even gets off the ground? Or even better yet, I can just sabotage the relationship as it's getting good. Because who wants a healthy, functional relationship when I can just fuck it up? Anyway, the Ace of Air is here to cut through that bullshit and just really confront the sabotage that people might be doing towards you because people feel like you're too good to be true, or you yourself. Because, anyway, that's what we got. This is beautiful. I'm going to do one more message before we go into the live readings. You feel me? Woo! I turned 33 June of 2023. So this is the reading that we have to you and for you. We have the Hermit. The Hermit is saying that the time that you tune in to your inner self will reestablish your contact with your higher self and allow you to go on secret adventures with yourself in super psychic fashion. We do have the Eight of Air, which is you overcoming this illusion of feeling trapped by confronting your limiting beliefs, which lead to the Four of Water, similar to Pisces reading, which is going to have you contemplate your emotions, leading into this Tower moment at the end of the week that will force you to adapt your life relative to the revelations that come through. With romance, we do have the Magician. So you are going to meet the one. You are ready. You are ready to actually create the relationship you want. Some of you might be telling yourself you still need to work on yourself. That's a lie. Some of you might be telling yourself that you need to wait until you meet the one. That's a lie. If you want to be in a relationship, you have everything you need, and you literally can just find who you want to create that with and make it happen. You're the one, my friend. And we do have the Eight of Earth. With romance, you might have really great communication with someone compatible to you. Some of you can meet your most compatible soulmate. With career, you're going to step into very meaningful work. Some of you might be delighted to realize as a songwriter, you're working on an album that's going to go platinum. And it's work that you love to do, that you're getting paid to do. And the outcome is in a teamwork situation coming into recognition for very high quality work. This is beautiful. Okay. So that is the weekly reading. That was super fun. I'm going to start to do the live tarot readings. Linda McNair, we're going to start with you. Thank you very much for your patience. If you would like a live reading, you are welcome to purchase one with the description box below. Linda, we do have the Six of Earth, which is financial flow. Especially if you need any financial assistance, there are loan opportunities, especially if you're the one that's giving them out. Main card we have for you is the Ace of Earth. This card is coming up a lot. So this is new money. This is new opportunities to manifest money. This is going to be a new opportunity to make money. And this will probably kick off great philanthropy if you follow this up in whichever way you would like to. Okay. Camille Gissing. Let's get it. Or Gissing. Camille G. Thank you, Shannon. So we do have life experience, okay? Very powerful revelations that the main card we have here is strength. So you're going to discover you're going to discover how strong you are, Camille, because a tower moment is going to happen that's going to devastate everyone, and you're just going to rise up and just basically carry everyone, and it's going to be nothing. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. I even get the vision that the same people who look down on you are going to look at you like when shit hit the fan, you came through and you were very creative through what was happening too. Deborah Carlton, no worries. Thank you for tuning in. Amanda, thank you so much. Bye, Joy. Much appreciated. Okay. So, Deborah, underlying theme that we have for you is the Queen of Water. Thank you, Forest Fairy Tarot. We have the Queen of Water, falling deeply in love, greater emotional intelligence. This is saying, trust your intuition, Deborah. And this happens with ego. Trust your intuition when it comes to people who are obsessed with themselves and are entitled to your time and have potential, but don't necessarily know how to use their darkness. Make sure they don't use that against you in the ways that undermine you. Okay. Next we have Space Bug. So Yanni D, I'm gonna do you for a chart tomorrow. Okay. And then Space Bug, I'm gonna pull a card for you right now. Spacebug, we have the Ace of Air. You're coming into a brand new epiphany. This is a new idea that'll make sense to you before it makes sense to anyone else, and you want to hit the ground running because we have the Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs, choose your battles wisely. Yeah, challenging beginning. I get the sense that you're going to pioneer a new idea that people would think you're fucking crazy for, or they're going to think, how can you say something like that and stand your ground? Because it's the type of thing that once enough people say, then everyone's going to act brand new. But because you're the only one saying it, people aren't confident about it yet. So don't back down from the idea just because people are acting brand new. That's coming in very heavy for you. LaShonda Monroe. Let's see. So yeah, Spacebug, that's a victory. Both of those are victory cards. So congratulations. You actually wield a katana. So literally, Spacebug, you're the one-man army. The Seven of Wands is you versus a whole group of people, and you're taking your katana and you're defeating all of them by yourself. You're about to step into that feat. That's so badass. You are the goat. You are a goat. That's so crazy. Okay, so LaShonda, underlying theme we have for you is the Eight of Water. You're walking away from that which doesn't serve you, emotional attachments, which you're ready to move on from, whether through a move, emotionally or physically. We have this with the Hermit and the Eight of Earth. So this is putting you in a position to very powerfully come into self-employment. Eight of Earth is meaningful work, but the Hermit card is your unique expertise and craft, right? So I think this is you maybe you might be able to make a living, hooking people up with these pyramids, something like that. I know you do a lot more than just that, but this is really putting yourself in a position to come into more control over how it is you live your life and, what your mastery and self-discovery. Okay. It's definitely going to be very lucrative for you. I really like that 8 of Earth. What does the universe want me to know? Set from Alexandra. Okay. So we do have the 2 of fire. Okay, you've come into your own new partnerships or contracts, continue to move forward. And the significance of this, the 2 of wands saying you have options and you're manifesting your vision on earth is coming with victory. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. As you manifest your vision of reality into the world, stand up and defend the victory that comes into you manifesting this, because you're going to have maybe some opposition because of how unique what you're doing is, but you do have the advantage. So, anyway, that's all we got. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is another W stream. Y'all stay blessed as always. And until this next week.